Hey, it's your Cosmic Bestie Tristan, and I wanted to deliver a message this evening, or whenever you will see this. Just to start off, I like to make myself a pure, clear channel to unconditionally loving energies, so that I can bring forth a message of harmony, balance, and peace for the greatest good of all. And the message I got, like the kind of introduction that Spirit gave me today, was kind of like, it's almost like kind of doesn't make logical sense in a way. It's kind of like this energy of like you're feeling really joyous. I like this card, Joy of Life. This one popped out. Trust, open your hands, share, let go. And I love just how it's like a cute little, almost like a hummingbird, and this like beautiful elixir of life that it's pouring, which I think is so pretty. And then the other card that came out with this was Fire and Water. So stillness amidst turmoil, feel emotional integration. So it almost feels like there's like these two things are kind of happening at once, and they almost seem like they wouldn't be able to happen at the same time. But it kind of feels like there's this reset occurring where you're actively releasing and then actively integrating and bringing in more joy. Um, but let's see. I don't know. I felt excited about this. Okay, here we are. So ships of light, beam up your vibration, open to star family. So there's definitely a rising in your awareness, in your vibration. Um, Maybe you're open up to the galactic realms and you're starting to really think about, whoa, okay, that card was, you see that? That card, this card really wants to be seen. And it's the most perfect card too, of course, right? So there's definitely like this rising in your vibrations, definitely an opening up to other realities, to other realms, and tapping into your divine blueprint. So this is source self-embodiment, inspiration. You are ready. It feels like you are becoming your own inspiration as your DNA is like activating and awakening, as things are really like noticeably shifting, even if it's just noticeable to you and your internal workings. It feels like you are becoming your own inspiration. It feels like you're like, you know what, I'm feeling really inspired to integrate and to kind of go in and heal some things that maybe still need some mending and some tending and some nurturing. And you're almost doing it like with this joyous, happy, go lucky, almost carefree energy. Whereas maybe it used to be something really intense, but now it can be almost like this fun process because you realize that what you're doing is not just for you, but it's for the greater good of all. As we bring ourselves into wholeness, that impacts the earth. And as we bring ourselves into wholeness, that impacts everyone around us, because when we are in this happy, joyous state, we're going to be compassionate, we're going to be patient, we're going to be loving, and we're going to hold that frequency that no matter what kind of happens around us, we're kind of happy, we're joyous, we're chilling, we're cool, we're not reactive, we're not getting caught up in the rah rah noise. I don't know why. Apparently, that's just weird. I want to say that like it's just rah rah type of energy. And it's perfect because at the bottom of the deck is this card of attuning to subtle energies, balance, and being the frequency holder. So you are realizing that you are here to hold a very specific frequency unique to your divine blueprint. And as you raise your vibration, you're coming into more alignment with that. And that is so exciting and beautiful. Kudos to you. I hope you're feeling the positive effects of it, along with the like healing. Okay, the next card. I don't want to go too crazy with the shuffling. It's a lot of cards. So a bunch of cards popped up, but they're all kind of good. But the first card was share space, telepathy, co-creation, communing, and honoring. So maybe look how bright, maybe you're starting to meet people, or maybe you're thinking about the types of, come on camera, the types of, there we are, types of people that you want to spend time with, and the types of people that you really want to share your space with, and what it really means to start co-creating. And it even feels like there's like, I'm hearing getting serious about the company that you keep. Don't mind that in the background. That's my cards in the back. Getting really serious about the company that you keep. And thinking, well, when I'm with this person, when I'm with this whatever it may be, a job or opportunity. What am I co-creating with this? And it feels like you're really, as you're rising in your vibration and understanding of who you are, you really want to kind of hear and use your energy responsibly and like in a tender way, and really honor your uniqueness and honor your divinity. And I think that's so very beautiful. And synchronicity will always lead, will always show us the way, right? Synchronicity, they're like these beautiful, I call them like little winks from the universe. When these little synchronous moments happen, it's like, you're on the right track. Like, keep going, you know? And so synchronicity, this card says opportunities in divine timing, open to change and divine outcomes. And synchronicity, I think, also keeps us open to things that maybe we would kind of overlook. So maybe we meet someone and for whatever reason, maybe there's a bit of judgment there. I don't know. Maybe we just don't expect anything to happen. May not even be a judgment there, but they say something and you're like, oh my God, that is like, I was just thinking about that. Or I just heard that song lyric or something, you know? And that synchronicity, then you meet this person and then they kind of lead you into this whole new path. They lead you into a whole new portal that like was waiting for you, was waiting for that most perfect divine timing to say, we really want her to hear this word and then she's going to think about this and it's going to lead to this. There's this beautiful orchestration happening behind the scenes for all of us right now. And if you're tapped into these miracles and you're tapped into this magic, it's a really exciting and really thrilling day-to-day experience. And I think a lot of you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, I think even if you're like, I feel like I'm getting there, you know that it's possible. And this card is portals, doorways into the now, letting go of the warrior. So letting go of the expectation. It feels like you're letting go of the expectation that you have to fight whatever comes up. And now you're in the present moment, and synchronicity is your guiding star. And so you're really ready to just be in the now moment and be present and take in what life wants to give you versus kind of that warrior energy you're ready to fight. Like you said in the beginning, there is this integration. There is this releasing the last cloak, release old identities. Your magnificence is being revealed to you. The beauty of your heart, the beauty of your mind, the beauty of your spirit is being revealed to you. It could be in dreams. I just heard that in dream time. There's a great clearing going on right now. There's a lot that our bodies are taking in, and there's a lot that's really happening on a mental plane. There's a lot of thinking about things in a different way and questioning things that we normally just would have accepted as a social norm. Even small things I'm hearing, like I'm hearing the way you dress, just anything. It feels like a lot of things are really being questioned in a positive way, though, to bring about more stability for you as you move into a higher frequency, as you move into kind of this living a divine life. Okay, yay. This is so exciting. Okay, yep, the Tower. So there's a lot of release. I'm hoping that this Tower card is feeling like these are things that you want to release, you really want to let go of. That's interesting. My cards just got a little, I don't really do reversals, but my cards just got a little wonky. It feels like maybe there are things that, I'm just trying to fix the deck. I don't know what happened here. But even that feels interesting, right? Like with this Tower moment, maybe there are things that you're like, wait a second, I thought this went this way, but it's actually inverted. And now, oh my God, yeah, that's what that feels like. It feels like you're realizing what has been given to a lot of us and programmed into us just for us to accept as truth is really inverted. So it's like, wait a second, let me just write this. Let me fix this. Let me kind of put this right side up, And that can be releasing things, releasing relationships, thoughts. I feel like this is especially mental, but emotional too. Yeah, you are just so, it feels like you are luxuriating in your energy. Look at her. Can you see her? She's just like, she's just fabulous. Look at her. She is so fab, and she's in her own energy. It feels like she has this room just for her to marvel at, like, her own um, like rewards and creations and her own energy. She feels really flirty. So maybe you're feeling just, I'm hearing sexy. Maybe you're feeling yourself. It feels like you're really feeling your energy and really enjoying yourself. And that ties into everything, right? Like this divine blueprint, holding this higher energy. And it feels like there are some passions that are really coming forward, passion projects, maybe even things that you have been working on. And now it feels like, whoa, that's where I want to take this. And it kind of pivots a little bit, but it's so exciting because it's becoming just another aspect of your authentic expression. Yeah, everything is in alignment for this is really nice. It feels like things are really in alignment here. Then we have the Four of Wands with the Eight of Wands, and it feels like things are shifting really rapidly. The Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck is really interesting. I think that's a message of just, I think you're realizing that you don't have to hang on to things that are no longer in alignment. Look at that. Whoa, okay. So look, the Four of Cups with the Three of Swords just popped out. You can't make this up. The Four of Cups, you can see she's being offered another cup here. But she's in her own world. She's like, I'm not even interested in that. Like, she's like, I've already had 3. I don't want another one. I've had enough of it. And the Three of Swords is a card of heartbreak, of sadness, of things, of really disappointments. And it kind of feels like maybe there are opportunities. Maybe there are things coming forward. Maybe it's even just small stuff. Like, I'm hearing like hitting on you. Maybe there's someone who's just like kind of flirty, but you're like, I already know how that goes. I'm not interested. And I think there's a great deal of emotional with the cups and mental detachment from past hurts and things that just aren't going to, that aren't going to help you progress on your path and help you with the raising of your vibration. $12.12 on my timer. Okay. Yeah, some of my cards got really weird. I don't know what happened. But anywho. Yeah, I think this is a time of celebration, socializing, the Three of Cups here. Having fun. Page of Swords, new ideas coming in. Just excited. This just feels like really light and fun. And it doesn't feel too intense. Like it just feels like a very relaxed energy. Like it feels like you just know. I think whoever this reading is for, this is really just like a confirmation of what you already know, that you have been putting in this work. The High Priestess is the next card in the deck. Yeah, like it's just, you already know. I wasn't looking for that card deliberately. I was just trying to fix, some of them got flipped upside down. And Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You know what's illusory. You know what's not going to serve you. You know when somebody's trying to get over on you. You know when somebody's manipulating you. You know when somebody's saying something nice with a smile, but they don't really mean it. You're not even, like, you're not stressed about stuff like that anymore because you see right through it and you trust it. And like the Four of Cups, you're just not interested. And going, like having that loop over and over and over again. That's what it feels like. It feels like, I just heard the words, I'm done. Somebody's done. Somebody's like, I've been there. I've done that. I am moving on and up. I have so many things that I want to open my arms to. I want to open myself up to life. So that means I know what I have to say no to because I can recognize the pattern. Again, kudos to you. Anything else? Let's see. Yeah, it feels like you're being really patient. It feels like you're not even stressing anymore. Like maybe you were. Like, when's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? You're like, I already know. It feels like from your understanding of universal law, it feels like from your understanding of how energy works, you're not stressing about the small stuff. You're not worrying about it. The crown chakra card is at the bottom of the deck. You are tapped all the way in, and the divine is telling you and guiding you the entire way. So when you see that synchronicity, you're like, boom, I already know. I'm going to stay on the course that I'm on. And I know that everything is growing because patience, you can see. It's this beautiful flower that has grown from, look how tiny the little seed was. So it's even like what you have planted is starting to sprout, is starting to grow. And you're realizing your patience is like what's the word, where is it's at the tip of my tongue. You're happy that you were patient. What's the saying? Your patience is not wearing off, or I can't think of the word. I can't think of it, but you're just realizing, like, you're glad. It feels like you were like, you know what? I'm glad I waited because something was worth waiting for. Even if it hasn't fully materialized, you can feel it. All right. Truth. Patience again. Yeah, you've been patient. You have been patient. And I feel like patience coming up again. Oh, underneath patience is consistency. You have been patient, and you have been consistent, and you have been open. Look at all of these cards are here. Openness is so pretty. I wish you could really see, but I think you can still see it pretty well how pretty that is. You have been patient. You have been consistent. You've been doing the work. You have been doing the dang thing. You are an inspiration to others. What you are doing, the way you're even doing it, kind of quietly. Like, you're not really like you'll talk about what you're doing, but it's not something that like you really need to shout from the rooftops, Like, you've been in this place because it even feels like it's something that's been really tender to you, tending to yourself, caring for yourself, being patient with yourself, being consistent. Like, this is the result of your tenderness with yourself, of, again, letting go of that warrior, of removing that armor. Look how he's taken off some of his armor here, and he's holding this little baby so sweetly. This is the complete restructuring of, oh, this is so beautiful, of like who you thought you had to be, of who like your traumas kind of formed you into being, and taking the wisdom from that and letting go of the false identity. This is so beautiful. You have been loyal to your dreams, to yourself, to your calling, to the divine. This is really, really stunning. And truth. You are the light here. And all the figures behind her are veiled. I don't know if you can tell. They all have veils over their heads. And you can see Truth here. She's removed her mask. And so she stands in her light, and you can see her halo. And she's like, you are standing in your truth. You are standing in your truth. This does come with a little book, and I didn't plan on reading it, but something's telling me to, so I will. And then this will be the last thing, because I don't want this to be long. So, truth, to encourage acceptance of who we are. So there's a word here I don't know how to pronounce. A being stands with a with a cap. It's spelled Phrygian. I don't know this word. Cap, which represents her recently found freedom. Her mask and black veil is on the floor beneath her, outnumbered by concealed figures in the back as they look on. Some even reach out as they want to experience that feeling. Who are you when the mask is removed? What do you stand for when when the conforming masses lurk in the shadows? Remember that frequency holder? You are here to hold your frequency no matter what. Oh, I love that. How might it feel to shed the covering and allow all to be revealed? Who you are is your truth, and it will set you free. There is power and freedom in living my truth. You are an inspiration. You are doing your thing. This is just a confirmation. I feel like you know this. I feel like you know this. Kudos to you. I love you. Bye.